Hey everyone, welcome to the live. We got a few viewers in here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let me see. I'm going to do right here. Let's see who we got. All right, so we got a few people in. So this is where we're going to do our live tonight because we've tried it multiple times on TikTok Live. And the sad thing is on TikTok Live, you can't have a discussion. Sadly, you can't have a discussion on TikTok Live because people can ban you for whatever the fuck they want, actually. They can just literally just make shit up and have you taken down. So I decided to start using Rumble, YouTube, Twitch. I think that's the best way for us to deal with the bullshit, to deal with people trying to take people down simply because they disagree with them. So I'll hope that I'll get some people joining from TikTok. They'll come over, we'll talk. The topic of today is, are modern women worth marrying? Are modern women marriage material? Are they wife material? So let's see. I'm waiting to see the opinions we get of some people who join. We'll see. We'll see if some people come over and join. Be nice to see. Let's see. Let me see here real quick. Let's do this. See. Let's see here. Now if you will have to join, or you can click let's see. You just have to create an account to be able to join. All you have to do is create an account to join. It's free. And then you're good to go. All right, so we're good there. Let me see again. Once you create an account, you can just join. You'll be good. And all you got to do is verify your email. And you're good. But we'll see how many people join. Stream room and overlays looks good. Thanks, Balshetti. I appreciate that. Any comments on the actual topics? What are your thoughts on the actual topics? You see here. Let's see here. Ah. But I appreciate you liking my overlays and everything. Thank you. Ugh. All right, hold on. Let me just verify this here. right, there we go. All good. All right. To be honest, I think I missed them. Is it just the title? So the topic tonight is, are modern women wife material? That's the question. Are modern women wife material? That's the question. Just so you all know, you can follow, you can join in on YouTube, Twitch, or Rumble, all at Team FU Joe. Verified email. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. Let's see real quick. All right, so let's see. So that's the comments we got there. So you know you can join in on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. So we got people watching now. I'd love to hear your comment. I don't think feminists are as far as non. I think it depends on willingness to communicate if y'all have similar values. Yeah, but here's the problem though. You talk about having similar values, right? But men and women don't have similar values, right? We have different values. That's the reality of it, is we have different values. Men care about beauty, purity, things like that. Like there's certain things men want for. I'll put it this way. Here's a better way to put it. What women want from men is not what men want from women. Like we want different things. So regardless of how much we communicate, if somebody's not providing the things that you want in a marriage, why would you marry them? Because marriage really is just the biggest bit of fucking risk ever for whoever's making the money. There's nothing to be gained in marriage for somebody who makes the money. There's nothing to be gained. Oh, what's up, Big Boss Wolf? Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. So I see we have 11 people watching on Rumble, but nobody's commenting from Rumble. What's up, people on Rumble? You don't have anything to say? See here. So I think most modern women have zero desire to be wifey material. Yeah, but I get it. They have zero desire to be wifey material, but they still want a husband. Like modern women right now, sure, the women in their 20s are like, I don't care about finding a man to marry, but the vast majority of women still want a man to take care of them. Like, so how does that equate? Like, you can't not want to be wifey material yet still want a husband. That's not the way shit works. Like you don't get to do that. Just so y'all know, you can join the conversation on Rumble, YouTube, or Twitch. All just go to Team FU Joe on Rumble, YouTube, or Twitch, whatever platform you like. You can join the conversation. And you'll be able to get right into the conversation. Like that's the biggest problem is that, people are like, I don't want to be wife material. But if you want to get married, you want to be wife material. That's like saying I don't want to be employable, but you still want a job. Like you don't get both. You don't get to be like, I don't want to be employable at all, but I still want a job. I was thinking more like religion and children and stuff like that as far as values. Most women don't want to go into a relationship acting as a wife would and say they will when they get married. Yeah, but that's not the way. Yeah, but expect men to act like husbands. That's the thing. Is that if you're not going to, like they tell you, dress for the job you want. Like ladies, if you're going to be in a relationship and you want a guy to think about you as marriage material, you don't get to go into the relationship and be like, well, I'm not going to do any of the wifely shit until I'm a wife. Like, sorry, but we'll find people who will. That's the way it works. Let's see. Yeah, we'll find somebody who will. That's perfectly fine. But it's amazing to me that people think that thought. I tried commenting on your live through Rumble, but it doesn't show up on your live. But yes, that's the mentality of most people today. No work, but want the title. Exactly. Hold on. Let me see what's going on with Rumble here. Maybe I can figure out why the comments aren't showing up there. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see here real quick. Let me see here real quick. Let me see what's going on with Rumble. Sometimes I get upset with Rumble that they can't figure their fucking shit out. Like, figure your see, like when I do this, when I verify my email, it sometimes gives me a trouble. Like it's ridiculous. Let's see here. So, okay. So on Rumble, they said, Big Boss Will said some of them are and they are lazy. I think a few are wife material, but you have to train for it or work at it, if that makes sense. It does. It's not something like that's where women think like being a woman that they are like that they're just worthy of being a wife. It's like, I'm sorry, but that's not the way it fucking works. Like, you're not automatically fucking gonna be a great wife just because what would make them think that, like that's the weirdest part. It's weird. But now I can see the comments on Rumble. Okay. It doesn't show up on the screen, but I can still see the comments on Rumble. So Big Boss Wolf, I can see it, buddy. Pastor Mike, you've commented there? Oh, what's up, Pho9 Gamer? Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. But I mean, that's the weird thing is that I've found that so many modern women are just like, they think they can just be hoes and expect like quality guys to want to fucking talk to them. Like, that's the crazy part. Pastor Mike, none of your comments show. All I see is Big Boss Wolf's comments. I don't know why your comments aren't showing up. That's weird. That is strange. But we'll see if we get more people joining. Let me see here. No, we'll see. But I look forward to hearing from some people. I want to hear what people have to say. The worst part is that you make them a wife and they still won't do wife material things. So it's just a waste of time. They want the title. It's not, but it's not so much the title as they want all the protections that come with being a wife, right? Like they want all the, oh, if you divorce me, I'm going to get fucking alimony type of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I was in there before you even started the live and said I love the look of the office and made my first comment on there, same as first comment. Well, I think it's because I didn't have Rumble loaded at the time. I think that was the issue. I think your comments are there. Like I just don't see them because I loaded Rumble later. This is my first time using Rumble. Like YouTube is a great platform too. So, in fact, give me 1 second. I'm going to let people know that they can. I'm gonna let people know that they can join through YouTube or Twitch. All right, give me 1 second. All right, right back to it. I wanted to let everybody know. Hola, Rachel. You say, hey, I better comment here then. You said, wait, hold on. There was a lot of people there. Let's see. Boss Yeti said, I think a lot of modern women also try to find men in bad places. They do, but those aren't husband people. Like they have to recognize that it wasn't husband people. They just look for men to hook up fuckboy areas or dating apps designed for the same thing. So a lot will treat men poorly because of their past. Yeah, but the big point is that they're not, they're not like why would a woman who's done all the shit that modern women tell them they should be able to do, why would they think that that's going to get them a husband? Why would they think a guy wants that? Like if you're a modern woman thinking, "Oh, I got it all figured out. I got my own job, I got my own place, I got my own," like you're an adult, good for you. But they think that some guy would want that. Honestly, that's the mentality of my generation. They're all, I'm 28, okay. How about getting the reward without putting the effort? My generation are either best workers ever or don't hit a lick at it. I agree. I agree with that, Pastor Mike. That's the reality, though. Like, everybody wants the reward without the effort. Like, that's the insane part. Like, everybody wants all the things that like women talk about. They want a man that's a protector and a provider, and say, okay, well, if you're a protector and if you want a protector and a provider, you know what protectors and providers get? They get virtuous women. At this point, I'm just working on myself. You know, I'm with you. But don't, but the thing is, Big Boss Wolf, it's not just a matter of finding a good one. It's about our ignoring all of the hoes. Like you have to, like, that's the modern man's thing is one, we're not allowed to voice what we think. God forbid we ever actually say what we think. That would be bullshit, wouldn't it? God forbid. I've tried it on TikTok. I've tried to voice my opinion. The minute, like, I had a live last night. There was a guy talking about what he was going through with the divorce. They banned the live. Like, they banned the live because this guy was talking about what he was going through with his divorce. Because women don't want to hear about men's problems. People feel entitled to superior treatment without being superior. Exactly. But Rachel, I don't mean this in a bad way, but that's a woman thing. That is purely a woman thing. I'm sorry, it's not just a woman. It's also a bitch ass dude thing. But generally, that's a woman thing. Women think by virtue of being a woman that they're entitled to something. Like they're entitled to the best guys just because they're a woman. It's like, no, you're not. It's like the best women get the best men. But here's the weird part. The hottest women think they're the best women. Women think that no matter how many dudes they've fucked, no matter how many terrible fucking things they've done, no matter how easy it is to find their pussy on the internet for $2.99 a month, that because they're hot, that overpowers everything else. They hate gender role. They do hate gender roles, but they have no problem with men. Exactly. Like I had a live last night where I said that women are objectified for their bodies and men are objectified for everything else about them. Like that's the difference. Is like, ladies, if you were judged on the same standard that us men are, most of y'all would be found to be very lacking. God forbid you had to abide by the standards that men do. Wouldn't that be fucked? How fucked would it be if women had to achieve the standards that men do just to get a date? How many of them would have the slightest fucking chance of finding someone? Being a woman is so much easier than being a man. And if you doubt it, look up the woman who tried to live as a man she planned on living as a man for 2 years. She got through 18 months, was completely emotionally broken down, psychologically fucked, and then killed herself. She wrote a book about it. She fucking killed herself over it. Being a man for her was so hard, she fucking killed herself. And Rachel said, can't afford a man if he costs me as much as me. That's the truth, though. Like most of you women, if we said, okay, we want you to do everything a guy does and we'll do everything a girl does, y'all couldn't afford us. You couldn't take care of us. You couldn't protect and provide for us. You couldn't let us have shopping trips. You couldn't let us do any of that shit. You would be most of you would be single, especially you independent women. The independent woman would be really fucked because when they say independent woman, it just means they're able to cover their own bills. It doesn't mean they're actually independent. It doesn't mean they wouldn't take a sugar daddy the fucking moment they found one. Like, that's the reality of it, though. But nobody wants to see that reality. Everybody wants to ignore that. Everybody wants to ignore that reality as if it's not a real thing. Like, it's so insane. You know what? Hold on, let me see something. I do want some little bit of music in the background. It's so quiet in here. I feel like it's quiet. Does it feel like it's quiet to y'all? Because it feels like it's quiet to me. Let me see something. We'll see. We'll get some stream beats up in this motherfucker. Just play a little music. There we go. We'll get some music in the background at least. Is that too loud? You guys tell me if that's too loud. No, most women could not afford a man if he costs as much as they do. What's up? Please call me Mop. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. What are your thoughts on the topic? Please call me Mop. Have you seen the woman on TikTok that lives on $25K a year salary, lived on fixed income? Yes. No, well, wait, 80K engagement ring? Are you talking about the woman that said her ring's 200 grand? Is that the woman you're talking about? She's like a average looking black woman. Like she's a below average looking black woman. Let's be real. Is that the one you're talking about? Spanish woman. No, I haven't seen that one. An 80K engagement ring. Ladies, let me let you know that if you want an 80K engagement ring, you can fuck right off. You're great. Please call me Mop. Great. Rumble's a little hard to navigate. I'll tell you that. Please call me Mop. Can women get out of that entitled mentality? Let's ask a woman. So Rachel's in our chat. I know she's a woman. What do you think, Rachel? Can women get out of that entitled mentality? I think women who are in that entitled mentality will never get out of it. But I want to ask a woman. No, they're not wifey material. Exactly, please call me Mom. That's what I'm saying. They are not wifey material. They need to be regarded as the independent hoes that they are. Is the can you guys hear the music okay? Let me know on each platform. Can you guys hear the music okay? Is it fucking anything up or can you hear it okay? Does it sound good in the background? Somebody let me know. Nobody's letting me know on any platform. I'm on 3 platforms right now and nobody's telling me anything. Nobody says a word to me. Really? Nothing from anyone? Women have. So Rachel says, I think women that have the entitled thought process are stuck in that like forever. Lack empathy, understanding, and compassion. They also inflated views of self, which they would have come off of to change, and that could happen because it would shatter their self-esteem. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I get that. But again, that's what a guy looks for in a woman. We need the person who has the understanding and has the empathy and has the compassion, because generally we lack that as guys, right? Like as guys, we generally lack that. That's not our thing. I turned up the music a little bit. Let's see here. For speaking the truth, no, YouTube's pretty good about it. YouTube's not too bad. It's TikTok is the worst. Just so you know, TikTok is way worse than any other platform as far as silencing men who want to speak about their experiences. I appreciate that, Pastor Mike. But YouTube, like my lives on YouTube, get taken down immediately. What'd you say? Hold on. I think a lot of women meet wrong men and then become jaded and turn into set, take, not give. I agree. I think that's maybe what it is. But honestly, like but Rachel, if you're going out to the bar as a hoe, you're going to meet people who want hoes. Like you find what you're looking. We all find what we're looking for. That's the biggest thing. You will find what you're searching for. Nobody ever went out in search of gold and found grain. Like you find what you're looking for, right? And then Pastor Mike said, but I think women who have this mentality have mostly been told by toxic women their whole lives that this is the right. Yes, they've been taught that to succeed in today's world, they should embody the characteristics of the worst men. Like it's so funny when women think that we guys cheer men who are fucking everyone. We don't. We look at those guys as pieces of shit. That's hoes. What's up, Kenny Osborne? How you doing? Coming from YouTube. I like it. Cool, cool. What do you say this is better? Where are you coming from where it's not better? Being a hoe and wanting a good man is comical. Exactly. It's like a fuckboy crying over getting outplayed. That's the truth. Like, think about a fuckboy being upset about the fact that the girl played him. Like, bro, you were a player who got played. You don't get to be upset. But being a hoe and, like, I think I did a live one time where I said, being a non-traditional woman, but wanting a traditional result, a traditional outcome is insane. You don't get to be a hoe and want a gentleman. I'm sorry, but oh, you're Please Call Me Mom. You came over from Rumble. So is Rumble not doing a good job of the live streams? I don't feel like Rumble's doing a good job of live streams. I'm very disappointed in Rumble's ability to handle live streams. It's like they got to get their shit together. That's why we stream across 3 platforms. Because it just makes more sense. If you wouldn't date a fuckboy, you can't present yourself as a fuckgirl. Exactly. Like, and the funny thing is, women don't think we notice who the hoes are. Like, women act like we can't tell a hoe. Like, guys, we can tell a hoe, right? Like, when we go to the bar, when women are like, no, men talk to me, they don't know I'm a hoe. It's like, no. Men know they talk to you because they can recognize you're a hoe. That's the reality of it. Probably the same for guys too. Sleep around too much. Exactly. Do we honestly think, like, look, guys, right? Chuck, we all know fuckboys, right? We all know fuckboys in our life, right? Do we honestly think they're going to find a great girl? What do we think of those fuckboys as far as their prospects of finding a great woman? We all think the same thing. We think, well, you're fucked, dude, because you're a fuckboy. You don't deserve a good woman. Yeah, and if they meet a good woman, they don't know what to do with them. Rachel, you're exactly right. They don't know what the fuck to do with them. How would a fuckboy know how to treat a tradition? Like, imagine a fuckboy met a girl who was like, I'm not giving it up right away, but I do when we're together. I want to take care of you. I want to take care of the home. He wouldn't know what to do. He's going to go, like, jerk off in the closet and be like, I got to figure this the fuck out because I'm confused. It'd be the most confusing fucking wank he's ever had in his life. Just like an entitled, thankless woman will be on the fast track to getting replaced. Exactly. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. But that's the reality of it. Like, but people don't want to recognize the reality that you get what you're entitled to. And first of all, in relationships, none of us are entitled to anything. But we have to build ourselves in a way that is going to look attractive to the people we want, right? So if you want a traditional man, ladies, you can't fuck everyone. You can't be a hoe. If you want a fuckboy, fuck everyone you want. Fuck them all. Fuck everybody you meet. We don't care. Because you're just a fuck girl. The chick has to match my energy. Not just match your energy, but match what you're looking for. What are your thoughts on the red pill takes from dating people like Tate, Sneeko, and Fresh and Fit? So look, like here's my thing. Fresh and Fit is some sexually frustrated bitch ass dudes that hate women. Right? I'm gonna be real about that. Like that's what I think of Fresh and Fit. I think Fresh and Fit looks intelligent because they surround themselves by the dumbest fucking hoes you've ever met in your life. Now, Sneeko and Tate, like that's a different thing because I think Sneeko is a sexually repressed guy that hasn't found love. I don't think Sneeko has ever found love. And if he's found love, she has fucked him over. Now, Tate, here's the worst part. The more interviews I watch of Tate, the more I agree with him. Like when I listen to his quotes and I'm like, oh my God, the fuck is this stupid asshole talking about? That's what I thought about him when I first heard him. But the more interviews I listen to him, the more I listen to him explain his views, the more I agree with him. It's fucking weird. Well, yeah, you were raised by a single father, so you have a very traditional view of the dynamic. I get that. I have to say this is better because no feminists. No, Kenny, believe me, I wish we had a feminist on here. Believe me, I wish. See, but that's what happens, though. I used to do a lot of TikTok lives. But the problem is the feminists wouldn't say anything. They would just mass report the live and have it taken down. That's why I went to these platforms, because I am so tired of being taken down just because feminists are unhappy. And again, but here's the worst part that feminists don't realize. They have made my rhetoric more aggressive by the fact that I don't get to talk. Like, that's the point, is that if you, like, I was always on the woman's side. I was always supportive of women. And look, let me help you understand guys. Let me help you understand so you can find the man of your dreams. But I'm getting to the point where I'm like, most of you fucking hoes don't deserve a good man. How do I feel about Straw Hat? That man can go fuck himself sideways. I hope somebody takes a jagged fucking rock and shoves it up his bullshit ass as that motherfucker tries to find a way to ban me and then joke about banning me after I was on his live. Straw Hat Goofy can suck a fucking cock. Fuck him. I hope his house is bulldozed by a caterpillar on fire. That's what I think of him. Fuck that dude. Look, if you're gonna, like, look, let me let y'all know that if I hate you, if I have a problem with you, you won't be confused. You won't be wondering what's going on. I'm gonna tell you that I think you're a piece of shit, and I'm gonna go after you. What I'm not gonna do is try to be cool with you, get some understanding while trying to get my followers to block you. So Straw Hat Goofy can suck a fat dick. No, Straw Hat Goofy proved that he is an establishment piece of shit riding on, Jay Stubes. I hope Jay Stubes look, you know what? Never mind. You know what? Here's the best way to put it. I hope Jay Stubes gets an STD that causes her to itch every 5 minutes for the rest of her life. I hope every side of her pillow is warm. That's what I hope. I hope she leaves her toes out when she sleeps and feels like the demon is grabbing her toes. I want every bad thing to happen to both those people. Fuck both of them. If you're a fan of Straw Hat Goofy or you're a fan of Jay Stubes, fuck you and fuck them. It was explicit to PG-13. I was trying to I was literally thinking in my brain, I'm like, what can I say that wouldn't get bad? Yeah, look, here's the problem with Jay Stubes. She is a fat chick who has opinions on fantasy, and she feels like she can't be criticized. She feels like because she's a fat chick, victim number one. She likes fantasy stuff, so she's a nerd. She can't, victim number two. She has Jay Stubes to support her. She has Straw Hat Goofy to support her. Victim number three. She feels like she can't be touched. She got mad at me for stitching her. She's like, how dare you? And I was like, The fuck are you talking about? This is what we do on TikTok. We stitch each other, and we only get a 5-second clip. That's all TikTok allows. How Destiny combos with the Red Pill community have gone. I get it. Look, I would love to have a debate with Destiny debates. I really would, because I think me and Destiny disagree on a lot. But I think that if we're being genuine with each other, I think we could convince each other of different topics. I would love to talk to Destiny because he has a great platform and he is well spoken. But I think when he talks to stupid people, he uses straw man arguments, which bothers the shit out of me. What do you say? Let's see. But you guys definitely disagree strongly on politics. Might be a good combo. I would love, just so you know, Chuckless, I would love to have a conversation with Destiny. I really would. I think he's a very smart dude. He obviously is a smart guy. I feel like he just only gets the time to talk and debate with stupid fucking people. Who even was she, dude? Never heard of her. So Straw Hat Goofy is a TikTok creator that focuses on Marvel content. He's got to walk the red carpets, and since he's done all of that, he's never said a bad word about Marvel or DC ever since he got to walk the red carpets. Surprise, surprise, if you let a nobody walk the red carpet, they will say good things about you. And Jay Stoops is just some fat chick who likes fantasy. Yeah, she got mad at me for doing what TikTok. Hey, Shannon, what's up? Yeah, she got mad at me for doing what TikTok is designed to do. She got beat because I had more views on my stitch of her than she had on her video. And that made her upset. Am I trying to get my TikTok back? I honestly don't care, Fro. Like, I have 7 TikTok accounts. Some with like 90,000 followers, some with like 10,000. I don't care anymore. I'm just putting out what I want. And if you don't like it, fuck you. If you do, great. Let's roll with it. You should reach out via, you know what? I am going to reach out. Do me a favor, guys. Everybody on here, if you have the email for Destiny, email him and tell him Team FU Joe wants to have a conversation with him. I'll email him as well. Just say you're a conservative looking for a good faith discussion, which I am, Chuckless. That's what I am. Loyalty forever, like giving a peasant a patch of land, a few goats. Yeah, people will carry your water when you give them a little notoriety. Joe gets more followers in a day than I've had in 4 months having my TikTok. But look, I don't mean that as a dickhead thing, but like every time I create an account, like I've created recently 3 accounts. One has 90,000, one has 20,000, one has 10,000. It doesn't take effort to grow on TikTok if you're an honest you about shit people care about. But the best way to grow is to say things that you believe that people won't like. People are afraid to do that. But also it gets all your accounts labeled as like adult content and problems. But it takes me no time to grow an account. Like I have no problem growing a following. It's not difficult. My main account, if it wasn't banned, I'd be up over 1 million by now. If it's been banned 4 times. My main account has been banned 4. Andrew Tate can kiss my ass. He's been banned once. I've been banned 4 times. That account would have been over 1.5 million by now. So they can kiss my Andrew Tate can kiss my ass. Talking about being, although the ban on Andrew Tate was very coordinated. That dude got banned from Stripe. He got banned from Uber. Did y'all know that? Andrew Tate got banned from Uber. I'll just make my leather stuff so I don't know what people's opinions are as long as they buy water. Pastor Mike, wait, who are you on TikTok? You make leather stuff. Do you make phone cases? Like a leather phone case? Pastor Mike, I don't think I've seen your content where you make leather stuff. I just got a video that my dog is watching me on live. Oh my god, that's the most adorable thing in the world. Oh my god, that's so adorable. He got banned from Crunchyroll? Yeah, he did. Rachel, that is the most adorable thing ever. Oh my god. Yeah, bro, go check me out. If you have a P.O. box, send me a DM and I'll hook you up with a custom phone. Oh, Pastor Mike, we are talking. Do me a favor, Pastor Mike, do I follow you on TikTok? What's your name on TikTok? Is it Pastor Mike 52? Let me know your name on TikTok so I can follow you and we'll talk. Because I will promote the shit out of you. Like, I love that. I love promoting people who do good work. Just as much as I love talking shit on hoes who want good men. Pastor Mike, I don't think I've seen your content very much. I've probably come across it and liked it, and yes, I say I crossed. Rachel always gave me shit about the fact that I say I crossed with a T at the end. But Mike made this. All right, Mike made this. Hold on. Let me see here. Stop popping up with shit. Mike made this. All right, Mike made this. Hold on. Let me put it in my notes. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put that in my notes. Okay, cool. We're good. That lets me know. So I can check it out because there's no fucking way. Like, if you make, I love the leather making videos. Like, when y'all make leather shit, oh, I fucking love it so much. I will watch that shit. Like, if it was just videos back to back of people making shit out of leather, I'll watch it forever. I'll watch the cuts along the edge. Like, I can't stop watching that shit. I'm such an old person about it. Your lives all the time. No, I know you're in the lives. I just didn't know you did leather stuff. No, Pastor Mike is, I know you're in my lives. Like, I know we talk all the time in my lives, but I didn't know you did that content. Like, no, I remember Mike made this from our lives, but I don't think your content ever has come up. Oh, that's why you just getting into making videos. Okay. Because I was like, if I had seen you, I would have already hit you up. I love, like, people who work leather. If I was a girl, you guys who work leather would have me wet, please. You guys who work leather would have me wet immediately. I'd be like, oh my God, that guy can fuck me. No, it blocks out emails, Chuck. I can't, will never show me emails on here. Sold 2 bags from my last live video. Nice. I'm going to check it out, Mike. I really am. I'm going to check it out. I'm so interested. I'm so down for checking it out, dude. But, like, let's be real, guys. Like, guys, think of it this way. Think of the manliest shit that you do, right? If you were a girl and you met a guy that does the manly shit, but that's a good way for a guy to judge himself. So, like, think about if a woman only saw the manly shit you do, would she be turned on? If the answer is no, become a better man. If the answer is yes, keep doing what you're doing. No, the email will never show up, Chuck. You cannot put emails in chat. Contact@destiny.gg. That is, you know what? That worked. That works. You know what? I can't talk shit, Chuck. That was a slick way to do it. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can put it in the notes. That worked. That worked. Well done, Chuck. You got around Twitch's fucking bullshit. Nothing more unattractive for both sexes than lack of effort and laziness. I agree. Yeah, but hold on. But Rachel, there's another thing. Like, think of it this way. What would be more unattractive from a guy? A woman who's lazy or a woman who's been fucked 6 ways from Sunday for the last 10 years? No, I got you, Chuck. Good job, Chuck. Well to put it in there. Thank you. It's not a matter of being a guy. Okay, Rachel, let me ask you. What would be more well, it's different for women though, because laziness is really unattractive to women. Can we agree with that, Rachel, that laziness is super unattractive to women? My grandpa, dude, was in Nam. It's a coal miner for 30 years. He told me the value of work is paid offense. Yeah, but here's the thing. We have to recognize that we are not capable of the batshit crazy stuff that our fucking grandpas were capable of. Dude was in Nam and a coal miner for 30 years. I don't want that. Like, look, I'm a grown ass man. I still don't want to go to Nam and be a coal miner. Like, I don't know how many women a guy fucks, but if he is lazy, I don't want to fuck him. Look, let me tell you that but Rachel, this is the thing. We've had discussions about this, right? The amount of effort it takes for a guy to fuck a girl, I don't think women recognize this. Ladies, because for you to get laid, it takes very little effort. Let's be real. But for a guy to get laid, that is a lot of fucking work. And even when you put in that work, say in 10 Friday nights, we got laid 3 of them. If we're trying to be a hoe, if that guy is trying to fuck anyone, if he goes out and he's like, tonight on Friday, I will fuck the first person who will fuck me, right? Let's put it this way, you have a woman who goes out for 10 Friday nights and she says, I will fuck the first person who will fuck me. And you have a guy who does the same thing. That woman is getting fucked 10 out of 10 times. That guy is getting fucked 3 out of 10 times. A sexy lady blacksmith. That's kind of hot. I'll tell you, that's true. So you saw me arguing politics, but whenever I saw your lives, it was relationship combos. So for me, it's like I like a mix. I like to argue politics because people are passionate about it currently. I don't really care about politics. I don't at all. But I love arguing what people are passionate about. And it seems like people are more passionate about relationships and politics. That seems because I've tried religion, people don't care. I've tried science, people don't care. It seems like the 2 topics that people most care about is men versus women and politics. So that's what I focus on. Because I love good debate, good arguments. That's what I like. I'll bet my TikTok live has been banned by now. My TikTok live is just telling people to come to this live. I'll bet that shit's been banned by now. Somebody has reported it for something. But that's the reality of TikTok. By the way, Kenny, where did you see the sexy lady blacksmith? Like, that's some Game of Thrones shit right there. Pay no attention to that sound. That was just a reload. Pay no attention. Yeah, check, please. Check on my live. It's I have the live on the Fine Let's Argue account. I'll bet it's been banned by now for something. Like, that's the beauty of TikTok, is they will ban you for nothing. But do me a favor, Kenny, when you go there, just give it like 1,000 likes. Just tap it a bunch of times. She's 6 foot, big boobs, sexy as hell. Well, Rachel, don't get mad at me, but I might look. I'm just saying. A 6 foot tall, sexy blacksmith. Is it gone already? No way. Is it really? There's no way it's gone already. Did they ban the live already? Get the fuck out of here. There's no way they banned the live. I haven't said anything in the live. How did they ban it? There's no way it's gone. There's no way. Please tell me you're kidding. No, Rachel, I'm kidding. I'm joking. It shows it's ended? Oh my God. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I want to. Oh, it's still going. I just looked. It's still going. Under Fine Let's Argue, it's still going. I was about to say, I just looked and I was like, it's still going. I was like, I can't believe TikTok kept it going. I was about to say, I was like, how could they possibly have ended it? I haven't fucking said anything on the live. Earlier it had hundreds, now it only has 33. That sounds about right for TikTok. Just censoring the live, not surprising. Not surprising at all. Rachel, don't play. You'd be turned on by a 6-foot woman who does blacksmith shit. I don't know about Rumble. What do y'all think about Rumble? I don't know about it yet. Have you met a 6-foot woman, big boobs, sexy, tatted up, doing blacksmith work? You dig it. Let's be real. I think we'd all dig it. I mean, granted, not like, oh, I want to marry her, but like, god damn, that's sexy as hell. Let me see the boobies, please. Now, a woman naked working a blacksmith hammer, that's a hot thing to me. I'll be real, that'd be sexy as shit. Seeing a woman naked, big boobs, sexy as shit, forging a sword, that'd be kind of hot. That'd be kind of hot. Like, that's a good channel right there. That's an OF I'd watch immediately. I'd have her fasten a strap on. Yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt, Rachel. You'd be like, look, you can fuck me. There's no doubt you can fuck me. Because, like, let's be real. Women like manly shit. Like, these modern women try to play like they don't like masculine shit. Like a man fucking training a horse. Like, that's why Yellowstone was so popular, right? Is that women like manly shit. But they're trying to pretend that they don't. That they want these delicate bitch-ass dudes. But they don't. They want manly men who want to beat them with a fucking riding crop. Like, that's what modern women want. This has to be an OSHA violation. Look, everything's a fucking OSHA violation. Let's be real. But let's be real, like women want that manly man. And I think women act the way they do because those manly men don't fucking exist anymore. Sadly, those fucking manly men don't exist. Like it's so rare to find that guy who's like, I'm sorry, I'd love to have dinner with you, but I got to go break these fucking ponies in. And a woman would literally like just gush. Her shit would run down her fucking legs because modern women are so not used to real fucking men. Like, I just don't think they're prepared for it. Modern women are not on the level of real men. They're used to these bitch-ass fucking dudes. And if they met a real man, the shit would be running down their legs. And that would be an OSHA violation too, Pastor. Are you actually a pastor, Mike? Hi, Emma. Emma, baby girl. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog through the chat. Okay, has everybody stopped commenting or is everything on a delay? What's going on here? Emma, baby. We got sidetracked by Naked Metal Lady. That'll do it. That'll sidetrack us. I'm a pastor. You think someone puts that in their name for kicks? Sure. So wait, being a pastor, let me ask you. So being a pastor, right, in modern day society. All right, Kenny, see you soon. But being a pastor, does that mean that you encounter a lot of hoes? Like, not trying to fuck you, but within your church. Like, girls, guys, we know when women are hoes. Like, we know. So, like, you look out across your congregation, you're like, oh my God, these bitches need forgiveness. Like, is that what you're thinking? Because that's what I think as a pastor. I'd be like, oh my God, there's a lot of saving to be done. No, I'm not saying you're throwing it around. I'm not saying you're throwing pussy around the church. I'm saying that we recognize hoes. We know the girl who's trying to bang the altar boy. We know who she is. We're not stupid. Like, you ladies think we really are fucking stupid. But we recognize, like, as a pastor, do you realize somebody comes up and you're like, you a hoe. Like, I know you're a hoe. But you still got to give them, like, blessings and shit. Like, Jesus loves you. Nobody's throwing pussy around the church. It's not the way it works. I will tell you, though, this is going to sound crazy, right? So I'm not religious, right? I have an entire biblical story on my arm. But oh yeah, dude, and actually, yes, trying to get with me. I mean, no fat. Really? Trying to get with you? Yes, dude, I got married 2 years ago. In these 2 years, I've never seen so many girls trying to be slapped. Oh, that's awesome. So you got to deal with all the hoes at church. But now that they see you're married, now they want you even more. That's the weirdest part. Women, why do you do that? Rachel, why do women do that? They see a married guy and they're like, let's give him the pussy. Like, what is up with that? Because that happens a lot. But like, I'll tell you, like, I have an entire biblical story on my arm, right? An entire story from the Gospel of Solomon on my arm, right? I'm not religious though, but it cracks me up because like I know that guys can recognize hoes and pastors are guys, and so when they see them, they're like, "What the fuck? Those are not women. Those are shit. Those are shit on your shoes." Shannon, that is the most aggressive first comment I've ever seen in a live. Holy shit, Shannon. We do get self-esteem and ego boost, and the guys going after them because they're better or hotter than their wife. Really, that's some low self-esteem woman shit, right? But do women women do that, right? Like, you've known women who do that, right? Who go after the married guy to make themselves feel better, right? They see married men and will commit to a woman, so they want it. Yeah, but if they were just good women, they'd get a man to commit to them. I swear, I think this thrill of getting access to something they can't have. They literally want it because they can't have it. I get that. That's what I'm saying. It's the only reason they do it. That's so fucking crazy, though. Oh, no, Shannon. If they don't discuss you, you're a bad person. Like, because those people would discuss the shit out of me. Women who love themselves are disgusted by the thought of disturbing a relationship. I'm with you. I couldn't imagine, like, as a guy, like, gentlemen in my life, guys in my life, could you imagine fucking up a relationship over a woman? Could you imagine trying to, like, intentionally trying to fuck up a relationship just to get the woman? Like, ladies, I'm not gonna be a dick about this, but this is where we're better than you. This is where men are better than women. We recognize the sanctity of a relationship, and we are not turned on by getting a woman in a relationship to fuck us. It doesn't do anything for us. This is where we're better than you. We're not trying to fuck up happiness. Women consistently try to fuck up happiness. This is where hoe-ass women are the problem. Because even the most hoe-ass dude doesn't want to fuck up happiness. We don't get off on that. Chris Pratt is my biggest crush but he is married and he hit on me, I would decline out of respect for his wife. I get exact. You would be less attracted to the man that hit on you when he's married. It's wild, dude. And places I've ended up as a pastor's hilarious. To my church when I was 21 years old. Yeah, look, you were definitely not prepared, Pat. You took over your church at 21? Ooh, boy. If you were good looking, you were fucked. I've always felt this way, but even more so after being cheated. Look, Shannon, that makes total fucking sense. I get that, Shannon. That makes total fucking sense. Total fucking sense. I get that. Cheated on in a 23-year marriage. Wow. I feel like he was cheating before. No respect whatsoever. Look, here's the thing. If anybody cheats on you, they don't respect you. You can't cheat on someone and respect them. It's not possible. That's where women are like, oh, he cheated on me, but he still loves me. Yeah, but he doesn't respect you. And respect is a part of love. I've never been attracted to a married man in my life. I've only noticed they're handsome and that's that. And we can do the same thing. Like, we can recognize that our boy married a hot girl. Like, we're good at that. We can look at a girl and be like, man done well for himself, because we all know the ugly chicks he slept with. So we know what's up. But we recognize the hot girl he married, but we're not trying to fuck them. I never once thought I should try to fuck my friend's girlfriend. Like, I've never thought that. But women do it all the time. I mean, hey, I ain't bad, but I married way out of my league. You didn't marry out of your league, Pastor Mike. You didn't marry out of league. Because women don't marry out of their league. You married what you should have got. Pastor Mike, eliminate that shit from your thought process. Men do not marry out of their league unless they're super rich. You are way fucking hotter than you give yourself credit for. And you're talking about, I do this, I do this. You do things that a man should fucking do. And women are attracted to that. So don't think you married out of your league. You got the woman you fucking deserved. And that's what it's about. The story of the Solomon tat, sure. So this is a story from the Gospel of Solomon. So what it is that Solomon was tasked with building the first temple in Jerusalem, right? So this is King Solomon. People try to say it's Lord of the Rings. Shut the fuck up. So this is King Solomon. So King Solomon was tasked with building the first temple in Jerusalem, right? But he told God, I don't have the manpower to do it. So God gave him a ring that allowed him to control, let me turn it this way. That allowed him to control the demons of hell. And they said, whatever work you complete during the day, we shall double that by night. And allowed him to complete, the building of the temple. How do I turn this? Allowed him to complete the building of the temple in Jerusalem for God's first temple. So that's the story of my tattoo. And the whole reason why I got the tattoo was that if it's all about everything in my life. It's about making good things out of the worst things, right? Like we all know, demons of hell, bad thing, right? But Solomon took that and turned it into the most beautiful temple to God in history, right? So it's about taking the worst possible things in the world and making something good of it. And that's why I love the story. You almost married out of your league, Kenny. If a guy cheats on you, it's never one time. He just got caught. Exactly. He just got caught. Your best friend growing up slept with two of your boyfriends. Oh my God, what a fucking hoe. When he's cheating, but I think it was a long time. They were plotting for a long time to leave me nothing. Just got caught soon. I'm with you, Shannon. I get that. Sure, I do what I'm supposed to do, but she is made to do. She's the best woman. Pastor, here's the thing. If you meet a woman who you feel like you never have to stop improving for, that's the woman you need. Your ex is a multimillionaire. Look, let me put you this, Kenny. I broke up with a girl. She has a trust fund worth about $127 million. I don't care about the money. I don't. I'm going to figure it out in my own life. But nothing is worth I only get one life. No amount of money is worth giving up my happiness for that life. So it doesn't matter. I had an ex who was super rich. Doesn't matter, but she fucked it up with us. And my happiness is worth more in this short life I have than all the millions of dollars she had to offer. That's the reality of it. I don't blame you, man. Be done with it. If it doesn't make you happy, don't settle for it. This person has to make you happy forever. Doesn't matter how much money they have. I'll tell you, there's no dollar value on me being attracted to someone. None. There's no dollar value on it. There's no dollar value that'll make me love you. It's the reason why guys that are super successful date the barista at Starbucks. Because we don't care about the money. We care about being happy. Several rich men and one proposed, but their money just wasn't worth the bad beat. Exactly. That's the reality of it, though. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're a good person, you care about the connection, not about what they can do for you. If your decision to be with them is more based on what they can do for you, you are a fucking shitty person. No way around that. You are a shit human being. You just have to accept that you're a piece of shit. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Sorry, sometimes you got to pee. Let me see. Hold on, where we go. I may be physically attracted to a man, but when I find out he's married, he just isn't on the radar. But Shannon, that just makes you a good woman. That's the reality that lets you know that you're a good woman. She told me last night I traumatized my daughter by only looking at her. What, wait, hold on. Wait, Kenny, wait, what are you talking about? Traumatized her by looking at her. Please explain. I don't get what you're talking about. I don't understand the comment. It sucks. I lost viewers because I had to go pee. Like, I don't have control over that. It's hilarious. Like, you lost viewers because you had to pee. Fuck, I can't piss on my floor. Kenny traumatizing me with just his pick. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Is his pick aggressive? I haven't seen his pick. Kenny, is your fucking pick aggressive? What is your pick? Is it you like stabbing a goat in the neck? What is your pick? Jesus. Let me see on YouTube. Can I see your pick? Like, Jesus. Jesus, Kenny. No, your pick is normal. Get a urinal under your desk, bro. I'm not doing that. Look, I'll tell you what. If I made a living off of streaming, I'd have a urinal under my desk. I'd have a catheter at all times. Visited my daughter yesterday and I got yelled at for traumatizing her by smiling at her. Who yelled at you? The woman? Really? Kenny, I feel for you, man. But that's the reality that men deal with. And here's the funny thing: is Rachel saw this the other night. And here's the biggest thing that men deal with that women don't talk about, right? Is that when men have to talk about their feelings, when we have to talk about what we've gone through with women, women don't want to hear it. They will shut us down. And they shut down my TikTok live just because a guy was talking about the divorce he was going through. And they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear about what this woman had done to him. And that's fucking scary to think that women want guys to express their emotion. Women want guys who are empathic and talk about what they're feeling. But when a guy does, it gets shut down so quick. Women don't want to hear things they've done wrong. But men have to hear it endlessly. We have to hear about all the problems women have with us. But God forbid a man speaks his mind about what he's going through. God forbid a man expresses his emotions about what he's upset about and everything gets shut down. There is no outlet for men going through terrible things. And it's fucking scary. Like for a guy to know that there are very few people that as a guy we can express our emotions to. It's fucking scary to think about. Like if we express our emotions, we're the crazy ones. Hold on, wait, let me let that pick me up. There you go. We're the problem because we want to talk about what we're going through. Did you make 250? Don't feed us that. What are you talking about? You know what someone you care about has been through? Yeah, then that's on you, Kenny. Her mom is crazy. She didn't cry of anything. No, but people want to paint men as the problem. Like it's so easy to paint men as the problem today. But what are men doing today other than being more bitch ass motherfuckers than we've ever been in history? What are we doing today that is a problem? What are men doing today that's a problem? Like that's the way I look at women when they're like, no, we got to stop toxic masculinity. And I'll say, okay, what do you want men to do differently than they were doing in the 1950s? Like ladies, what can men do today that's different from the 1950s that would make you happy? No, you want all the good shit. Road rage needs to stop. I've seen more videos of women being Karens on the road than men. Yeah, because y'all, like ladies, you suck at driving. You and Rachel, you can't drive for shit in Fortnite. Yes, Pastor Mike. Men are becoming bad men, you say, because they're becoming men who refuse to pick up their role in society and run with it because they're bitch ass dudes. Like, bitch ass motherfuckers are the problem. Manly men have never been the problem. Kevin, my daughter is 20, now 20. She spends all her time with me. They get it. Yes. That's the thing, is because they recognize the strength that they need to learn. That's the difference, is they recognize the strength they need to learn, and they love it when they get older. Guys who pretend to be your friend. Ladies, every guy who is your friend is pretending to be your friend. Stop it with that shit. If you ain't fucking them, they are not your friend. They are hanging around waiting for you to give it up, or they're waiting for something better to come along. Exactly, Pastor Mike. Manly men represent the minority. And that is how you end up with a world that sucks. Because a world full of bitch-ass dudes, or a world full of insecure men who will take advantage of women, who will take advantage of opportunities. Manly men don't do that. Y'all never told me what you thought about my tattoo. What do you think? You like it? Is it a good tattoo? You like the story? Nobody ever told me. I feel insecure about it now. Y'all just left me alone. I told you the story and nobody said anything. Now I'm kind of upset. No, Shannon, you're right. 1950s kind of man, that's what you need. I feel kind of insecure about my tattoo now. Rachel said, cool, that's bro. Whatever. Stop trying to bang me. It's not going to work. I knew a chick since we were in diapers together. My mom babysat. Only chick I won't sleep with. I get that, but if she asked you to, you might, Kenny. She might. Like, is she hot? She grew up hot? She came to you naked and was like, fuck me? You might do it, bro. I'm not going to bullshit. You might do it. Also, tattoo, I love the way you told her Jewish parable, but definitely good one. Thank you, Pastor Mike. I can do a lot more than many women regarding men's kind of jobs, but I'm so much more respect for a man that want me to do this job. I got you. But here's the thing, Shannon, you have to understand that even though you could do all those things, don't be offended by the fact that we don't care. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but we don't care that you can do a men's job. Just like a man to think one compliment means it all. Of course, that's how guys think, Rachel. One compliment means everything to a guy because we don't get compliments from women. Guys, let me ask you this. Pastor Mike, how old are you? I'm going to ask you this question. This is going to blow your mind, Rachel. Pastor Mike, how old are you? Waiting for a comment from him. Well, I went 28. All right, you are 28 years old. You've been on this earth for 28 years. How many compliments from women you're not already in a relationship with or women who aren't trying to sleep with you have you ever received? Don't count your mom. Or family members. Like 4 to 5 out of 28 years of life, you've received 4 or 5 compliments. Ladies, let me let you know, when y'all get all pissy, like, oh my God, I gave him, yeah, you got 180 unread DMs. That's the way it works, though, ladies. We do not get compliments. We do not get people telling us they like anything about us. That's the way it works, ladies. No, but Pastor Mike, that's not the point. The point is that guys, like when women get upset that guys respond to compliments thinking you want us. You know why? Because we don't fucking get them. Ever. We don't ever get compliments. Nobody fucking cares about us. And we're proving that unless they can get something from us. And we learn to recognize that. That when somebody compliments us, it means the world. I still remember a compliment I had from my middle school football coach about the way I hit someone. I still remember it to this day because it's one of the few compliments I've ever had in my life. Like, it means so much. But women don't, because women are complimented so much. They got so many guys in the DMs telling me, like, you're so hot, you're beautiful, you're sexy. Oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, how you move. Oh my God, those thighs, that booty, those tits, that body. Like, it's fucking insane. But guys don't get complimented. Ladies have to recognize that. That builds a different person. First compliment I got was Pastor Mike. I still remember the first compliment I got was from a random woman in a store 12 years ago, and you still remember it. Of course you do. That's a guy. Rachel says, my life is flooded with compliments, free coffees from stranger, and constant requests for courtship. So yes, life as a woman isn't that bad. Ladies, your life isn't that fucking bad. Heaven, could you imagine guys existing as a woman does? With people, just like if we're a guy and we're walking around and women are just throwing pussy at us, just hurling, catapulting pussy at us, just being like, fuck me, please. That's a woman's life, right? But guys are living in a world of, Oh my God, you better work for this. Oh my God, you better have a job and a career. Oh my God, you better have a 6-inch dick. Oh my God, you're not 6'2". I can't talk to you. Oh my God, you don't have a career. You're not in financial banking. I can't talk to you. Oh my God, you're not taking me on a $200 date, the first date. How dare you? Oh my God, you're taking me on a coffee date. You must be a broke ass bitch. Like, that's the fucking life we live. That's the bullshit guys exist in. I know that voice. I believe me, I channeled that fucking voice. That was so many things in me. It helped me expel demons in that voice right there. Kevin said I got complimented on a shirt once. I wore the shit out of that shirt. Kevin, I feel you on that, bro. She said, I love that shade of red you're wearing. It looks good on you. I still pick that shade of red. Fucking right you do, bro. That's the way it works. That was my woman accent. Look, if y'all like my woman accent, I can channel that to you. That's all I can do. I like caught a hitch in my throat to say that accent. But that's the reality for guys. Like, ladies don't recognize that what we go through. Like, the amount of effort it takes for a man to sleep with a woman, it's so beyond anything you could ever think of. A woman has never put in the effort required for a man to sleep with a hoe. Like, seriously, think about the woman. Think about the amount of effort it takes for a guy to sleep with a hoe. Women have never put in that much effort to find the man of their dreams. You rehearsed that one time? No, I didn't rehearse it. I just went off, Pastor Mike. I just went off on my feelings. Just like Emma being at the dog park, that's a hoe right there. But I think it's because women get them so much. I get it. But they have to recognize that that's not the life a guy lives, Mike. Oh, I'll tell you what. So I had a gay man tell me that I look good in this yellow shirt. And if you don't think for the next 5 years I wore yellow, like all the time. Like, I was like, wait, a gay man thinks I look good in yellow? I bought everything that was yellow. I wore yellow so much. And to this day, you could not tell me that I don't look good in a yellow shirt. No, Rachel, I'm not going to be a bear on OnlyFans. Stop it. See, Rachel was with me. We were in Dallas. We were at a cigar bar. And we were chilling. It was just two of us. We were chilling in this dark cigar bar. I had a guy walk up to me and say, hey, do you know what a bear is? I said, yeah, it's a grizzly thing. He said, no, a bear in the gay community. And this dude talked to me for like 10 minutes about trying to convince me to be a bear, like a gay bear, in front of my girlfriend. Like, he didn't care. Like, the gay community doesn't care about relationships. See, but Kevin, yeah, compliments cease to have meanings, but only when you've had a bunch of them. Compliments don't cease to have meanings when you've never had them. What the fuck is this? No, we're not gonna. This is like a. Hold on, wait, hold on. Sorry, I like ran across like a fucking. Stop. Jesus Christ. That was terrible. All right, we'll do this. We'll do bounce. Rachel's got it. Shannon got it now. Catcher, oof. No, that's what the catcher says. He goes, oof. I love my eyes when I do oof. Like, that's what I need. Joe is a dream bear. I am. Look, I get that I'm sexy. I know that I'm sexy. It's worrisome that I'm more sexy to gay men than I am to women, but I know that I'm sexy. Like, I don't doubt that. I know I'm a good catch, but I'd like to be a better catch to women than gay men. Had an old lady ask your shoe size. Oh shit. Pastor Mike, you might be on our wedding. Let me tell you, I like that. I know who I'm marrying, so that's okay, Pastor Mike. I already know who I'm marrying, so that's not up for debate. So it's up to her to approve it. I don't approve the pastor. The woman approves it. Oh, even gay men, way more likely to compliment. So, Mike, we'll have to talk, but you got to get approved by my wife, not me. No, Mike, look, you're talking yourself up. Look, the person I'm marrying is in the live, Mike, so you got to talk yourself up. Let her know we go way back later. These 4 TikTok accounts. Now, the woman I'm marrying is in the live, Mike, so you got to convince her. Hey, Rachel, me and Mike go way back, like 4 TikTok accounts. To let you know. We go deep. I'm going to marry Kenny? He's never asked. I'm just saying, the man's never asked me. Is there a wedding date? No, there's no wedding date. Still gotta ask her if he will wear Jedi garb. Deal. Look, Mike, you gonna wear Jedi? No, wait, he's not gonna be a Jedi. I want to be married by Darth Vader. He's gonna wear Darth Vader. Late drinking TikTok nights. Damn right. Wait, we can't get married by Darth Vader? Why not? What if he's the Emperor? Is the Emperor okay? This is a household of good and light. Okay. Well, let me tell you that first of all, Anakin is bad. Wait, so who would you want him to dress as? He can't be Yoda. He can't be on his knees trying to marry us. That's weird. Obi-Wan's not a good guy, though. He's not going to dress as Obi-Wan, no. Chewbacca is by far the best person in the whole fucking 6 movies. No, if he dresses as Chewbacca, he's just like, and then we're like, yeah, yes. Pastor Mike said, I will so be Obi-Wan. Dumbledore. Look, no, not Dumbledore. No, not Dumbledore. No, Gandalf. If I'm gonna be married by a wizard, it's gonna be Gandalf. No, if I'm gonna be married by a wizard, it's gotta be fucking Gandalf, not Dumbledore. Gandalf would have whooped Dumbledore's ass. Let's be real. Gandalf would have took fucking Dumbledore to school. We can all agree, right? Gandalf would have whooped Dumbledore's ass. We all agree on that, right? If we can't agree on that, we can't agree on anything. Hold on now. I can't wait to see the responses to this. Say, and Joe, when these hoes come to you and you tell them these are not the genitals. Oh my God, Master Mike, that's amazing. Yeah, the white. The white. Gandalf the White would crush fucking Dumbledore. You shall not let Rachel pass. Oh my God. Elder Wand beats Gray, maybe. Oh, Kenny. Kenny, that was such a clutch comment. You shall not let Rachel pass. Oh, that's wonderful. I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. This would be the most enjoyable wedding ever. Oh my God. If my pastor yelled out, you shall not let Rachel pass, I'd be like, yep, I'm down. I'm down. I didn't do Vegas. Shut up, Rachel. I did not do Vegas. No, it doesn't matter. Elvis, fat Elvis, skinny Elvis, kicking Elvis, on the toilet Elvis. I don't want it. You see, you're 28. You seem a bit young for Gandalf. I got you. But can you sing like Pippin? If you could sing like miss behind the world ahead. If you could sing that, let me tell you. You do the Pippin song. What's the Elvis thing? But am I ancient? No, you're a youngin. You might, but Rachel, look, if I'm gonna marry a hobbit, you gotta have some good shit. Granted, you're the hottest hobbit. I know, but if you're the hottest hobbit, like you do, I lead praise team. I can hook you up. Yes. Oh my God! If I got that Lord of the Rings song at our wedding, oh my God, everybody would be crying because that song makes everyone cry. Like, I'm sorry, but if you watched Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and you did not cry from, I don't have a foot fish, but if you watch Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and Pippin's song did not make you cry, you're a horrible person because that song is fucking deep. Like, that song hits you at like a guttural level. Like, just watching those people run forward to be murdered, and it made me cry. Like, fuck you. I'm a grown ass man. I was crying my fucking ass off at that. Motherfucker sitting there like chewing meat and shit. It's like, oh, I hate you so much. And that's what I hate about the new Lord of the Rings show. There's nothing to evoke the emotion that Lord of the Rings evoked. Like, Lord of the Rings had me crying at multiple times and being like, stab him in the face at multiple times. Like, so many different times. My precious. Oh, I love that. We're doing Lord of the Rings that requested when I say who has the rings. No, I don't yell at that, but I need somebody clawing up, going, my precious. Like, at the same time. That's what we need. Like my brother-in-law clawing up and going, my precious. Like that. And we have to fight him to get the ring from him. And then he jumps into a volcano so we don't have to deal with him anymore. That would be where it's at. Kept yelling, kill him again. That makes sense. I get that. I get that. The greatest wedding to ever have been. Exactly. And that's how it'll be described, Pastor Mike. The greatest wedding ever to have been. That's how I want it to go down. Where are you going to honeymoon? In Hobbiton, where Rachel will feel very comfortable. We'll honeymoon in Hobbiton, where only Rachel will fit in the doorways. You know, Hobbiton's a real place in New Zealand, right? You know, they took the set and they turned it into a real town. It's a real town. So, Rachel, are you saying you don't want to visit Hobbiton? Because if you don't want to go there, we won't go there. Are you saying you don't want to go there for a honeymoon? Are you saying you don't want to bang by the fire where the ring was tried to be burned? I mean, because if you don't, we won't do it. Because if you don't want to do that, I won't do it. I'm okay with going to Bahamas or something like that. Okay, but let's redirect the line on the topic. She's like, oh my God, stop planning our wedding and honeymoon. She's like, we're going to end up in Hobbiton after being married by Gandalf. We got to fucking chill out. Have we actually gone out? Yes, Mike. We have been together for a year and a month. And then I fucked it all up. But now we're working on making sure that we can be together again without all the problems we had before. But I mean, it's easier because I love her so much. So because I love her so much, she loves me. We'll figure it out. Right? Like, I couldn't imagine marrying someone else but her. Right? So she just has to figure out how to put up with how annoying and obnoxious I am. And then I have to figure out how to not annoy her on a daily basis. Once we figure those things out, we'll be good. I'm going to abuse him in the chats. Look, you can't abuse me. Look, everyone is forgiven before God, Mike. Everyone is forgiven in the eyes of Jesus. So stop with that shit. Not annoy women impossible. I know that, Kenny. Constant effort. I get you. I get you. And I will bother her on a daily basis. It's fine, Shannon. Only those who receive are forgiven. I didn't write the book, I just followed it. Oh, I got to talk to these authors. It's aggressive. I feel like I was a bear, I'd receive, right? If I was a bear, I'd feel like I've received. So, wait, if I'm a bottom, does that mean I get forgiveness? I don't mean that way. I'm sorry. That was terrible. Doesn't mean if I'm a bottom, I get forgiveness. Rachel, it was a joke. I didn't mean it in the best. I'm just saying. Only those who receive are forgiven. Bottoms are going to heaven. Just saying. It is heavily off topic. But we're having conversations with the people who are in the live. I get it. I don't want to get back to the topic. This is way more fun. Can I hijack the live for 30 seconds? What do you believe then? Everyone believes in something, even atheists have belief. No, so I believe in a higher being. I just don't believe in assigning any religious term to it. Of course, I believe that there is something greater than me, but it does not mean that I assign anything from any organized religion to it. Of course, I believe it's something bigger than me, and I will always ask that something bigger than me have grace for me. Doesn't mean I adhere any religious belief to it. Like I have a tattoo. Wait, it's on this arm. So I have a tattoo on this arm. It says Thomas 27. It's a quote from the Gospel of Thomas. It says, "The true power of God is not in mansions of earth and stone. Split a piece of wood and you will find me. Lift a stone and I am there." Because I believe in that thought process that God, whatever God you believe in, is in everything. In every aspect of life you ever come across, there is grace. And if you recognize that God is in everything, you don't need to pray to any God. You don't need to accept any priest or religion. You have an acceptance of God as an existence of reality, and you can know that their grace is bestowed upon you. That's how I feel. So that's my thought on it. Thomas 27 is big to me. Time restaurant that doesn't serve garlic breads, you should burn. Wait, what did I say? Rachel, what did I say that's bad? You said Joseph. What did I say? What did I say that's bad? You're like yelling at me. You said my full name. I feel like I said something wrong. Oh, for Balshetti. Okay. I was like, what did I say? But yeah, that's how I feel. Thomas 27 very expresses how I feel. True power of God is not in man's or the stone. Split a piece of wood, you find me. Lift the stone, and I am there. I think that's God is in everything. Your God is in everything. I was like, I gotta call Joseph. I was like, I'm in trouble. Jesus. Well, not Jesus, but you know what I mean. All right, I'm gonna grab another drink. Be right back. Give me 1 sec. Hey, Kenny, couldn't agree more. We're off topic because there's no feminists to tell us we're wrong. How can we do anything without people to tell us we're wrong? Because that's what we're used to on TikTok. They tell us we're wrong and then they mass report us and ban us. That's the reality of the way it works. Okay, but hear me out. You literally have King Solomon in your arm, an organized piece of scripture, your base belief in God on a passage attributed to Jesus. Pastor, but here's the thing, Mike, is that it's not about belief in Jesus. And I understand that most of the passages, most of the things in the Bible attributed to Jesus or to God come from earlier writings. Now, I believe that the people of the world understood a God before them. They understood that things were provided by God. But I think the most eloquently way it's been explained has been through Christianity. I think Catholicism and Christianity has been the most eloquent way things have been explained. And that's why I use them for tattoos and for sayings. It does not mean that I believe in their God. It means that they express it eloquently better than generations before them. Shannon, I'm with you. Like, we can all refer to the same God. I'm with you. But I would be much more content when I went to the afterlife if it were the gods of Olympus or the gods of Egypt, because it makes more sense to have a God who is vengeful and sinful and condescending. That makes matter of what he allows to exist in the world. There are bugs, microscopic organisms whose entire life cycle is growing out through the eyes of children and blinding them. If you are an all powerful God, why does that exist? Why? Cancer in children? Why? If you are an all powerful God, you have the power to make a world that does not have those things in it. So if God is all powerful, all controlling, and all perfect, he is a psychopath. I am okay with the Egyptian gods, with the Greek gods and the Roman gods, who were vengeful, spiteful, jealous. I get it. So if I died and I saw Osiris or Horus, I'd be like, I get it. You're vengeful, you're spiteful, you're just like humans. If I died and I saw Zeus and or Thor or any of these variations, I get it, because you're vengeful. You have problems just like humans have, and you've passed them on to us. Your insecurities on us. I get that. But if I go to heaven and it's Saint Peter, I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with your God? Why is your God so vengeful, non-caring, non-participatory that he thinks the world makes sense? That's what it is. Yes. Okay, then, but Pastor Mike, then stop acting like he's all powerful. Who's muted? Wait, am I muted? I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me? Wait, can you guys hear me? You said I'm muted. Can you hear me? Hello? Please tell me if you can't hear me. Twitch can't hear you. I don't know how to do that. Twitch can't hear me?